Too many hands on me
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. It's the New York Giants and the New York Jets. It's the last game of the season. For one of these teams, it's going to be the final chapter of a perfect story. And for the other, the only blemish on a historic campaign. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you, and for the first time ever, Brock, the seemingly impossible has actually happened. We've got two undefeated franchises playing for the Super Bowl title.
It is so rare you can actually guarantee. We can guarantee y'all that you're going to see history tonight. You're going to see the first perfect season in this new 17-game format. Just the second perfect season ever. And to reach perfection, that's what our winner will have to do tonight. Be absolutely perfect.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Darts coming out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Back to throw, here's Darts. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Darts. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a pickup of 11, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
One play action with Darts. Has him running the comeback. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues.
Ready? 60.
They motion the slot man right. Scatterby now from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the send.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. 319. Can I say that?
There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Polk with the point after. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On the pistol, give to Scadaboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Dart from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Up, set, go.
Give right side. It's Scadaboo. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, here's Dart. This is lofted deep down the middle. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. He dodged the tackle. To take over at their own 40 after the turnover.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. All right. Go.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 7-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught by Wilson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
319.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Same guy, Wilson again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Right.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 319, get that. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Giants nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Robinson with the return. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here we go. 319, get that. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. And he's got it in close. And in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 20-zip lead. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Giants nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
60 Bison, 60
They've
Bison.
got a man in motion. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Go right side. It's caught by Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Dart gonna throw again. This is complete to Waller. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down from the gun. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. One's complete right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Robinson sent in motion left. From the gun, here's Darts. Complete left side to Robinson. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Giants, with some work to do, trailing in this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
70 Lions. Hurt. Right there, hurt. 19 Lions.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Down at the 2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
There's another for it. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Giants 7. To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, get us back. Good night.
They'll start this one out with Hall. This is ahead for about 5. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
3-19, get us back. Good night.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st down throw for Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Jets take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Timeout taken by New York. That's it 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Darts back to throw. On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, here's second down.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check up.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half.
Stephanie. 1918.
Hey, we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up.
Looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jets are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. A pistol snap, Fields. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They give on second to Hall. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
331, 331.
Fields on third. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Here we go. 319, just what? Go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Throw is caught by the back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Throwing on 1st down. It's stopped. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Dart from the pistol. Screen here for Scatterboo. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect from your teammates.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Man in motion here. Tracy on 1st and goal. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18
Motioning the tight end now.
Let's go.
Scattaboo has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here we go. Set the line. Viking 18.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants start the second half with some needed points.
Oh, I love that QB draw down here. Risk, reward, and you know it as a quarterback. The minute you drop back and sell pass, whether you've got a lane to run, and he sure did.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Move 58. Move 58. Get high.
Play action, Fields. To the right side, caught by Wilson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get it.
Fields on 1st down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7.
Here we go. All right.
Now Fields again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 4 yards.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Folk is good. And that makes this a 3-score game. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
70 Lions.
On 1st down, this is Scatterbury. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
As a play caller, kid, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Now Dart. He completes it in traffic. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
But it's now 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. 70 ready.
Dart gonna throw again. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
It's Scatterbury on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like. Your start now. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Jets holding a 10-point lead. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, side.
Off play action, it's Fields. Headed out right. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3-19, right to that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants using their first time out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
The 34-yard line.
Here we go, side. 3-19, right to that.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, kid. 3-19, just attack. Alpha. Tonight.
They're going to pass it here. He brings it in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 3-19, guys.
3rd and long for him here. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
No muss, no muss. Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Dart out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Going deep here for the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10.
Jets 38. Giants 28. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He's got the squiver. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 19 instruction. Go.
They start to drive the ball. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Play action now, it's Fields. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
3rd and
3. Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
Easy. Here we go. Good.
Field throwing here. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
56-yard
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have 1 more play left in a game that's already decided.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Don't jump. Ready? Up. 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
From the red zone on 1st. Same guy, Wilson again. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game.